Hi, Kipsters. Today's Monday, May 4th. Miss Barker started a new book with you today. That book was called Jamie is Jamie. And I love this book. I love this book so much because Jamie's so excited to go to school, even though it's a new school and there are going to be so many new people for Jamie to meet. Jamie's confident and excited, and during free play, Jamie chooses to play with all kinds of different toys. And the other kids start to realize that they can play with other types of toys too. Gibsters, you're probably wondering what in the world is going on with my face today. And I did this with a friend, and we just wanted to put on some makeup and have some fun. And one of the things that I thought about for this week's lesson was Jamie does whatever feels good and gives Jamie and all of the other kids in the classroom a way to have fun. And although I don't usually wear any sort of makeup, I decided it might be fun today. And just like in the story, it doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl or you don't use any of those words. As long as you feel good about yourself, everything can still be so much fun. And a lot of times it can be even better. We're going to be journaling all week long in writing. Today, you're going to be writing about how you feel about starting second grade because we're already in the month of May. So this is the last month of school before summer starts. And then after summer's over, it's going to be time for a new school year and you're going to start second grade. I'm going to model the journaling today, but I'm not going to write about how I feel about starting second grade because I'm not going to second grade. I'm going to stay at KIPP Columbus Primary, and I'll either be teaching kindergarten or first grade. So I'm going to write about how I feel about teaching first grade or kindergarten next year. Before we get started, let's take a look at the 4 major things that you need to have a good journal entry. They're numbered right here on the screen. What do you see? What's the first thing we need to write? Yes, we need to use the date, and today is May 4th. The second thing that you're going to need is a heading, and you could write to yourself, like I could say, Dear Mix Claren, because maybe one day I want to go back and read my old journals. Or I could just say, Dear Journal, Dear Moon. You can write your journal to whoever or anything that you want to because journals are just for you. And then the third thing that you're going to need is the body. So what you want to write about for the day. That's going to be your content. You're going to include a few sentences about the topic, and today's specific topic is second grade and your feelings. So you're going to talk about that. And then the fourth thing is your closing. And there are a few different words that you can use to end your entry just like a letter. So you could say love, sincerely, or best. And then you want to make sure that your name's there. Let's take a look at my model for today. So for my model, the first thing that I did was, I wrote the date. And today is May 4th, 2020. And Kipsters, 2020 is a confusing year because if you just write the first 2 numbers or the last 2 numbers, they're the same. So for this entire year, instead of just writing 2 numbers like we were in 2019, we're going to write 2020. So make sure when you're writing your journal entry that you include the full year. And then the next thing I did was write Dear Journal. Let's read my journal entry together. I feel excited about teaching next year. I will get to meet 31 new students and help them grow their brains. I will miss my Butler Bulldogs, though. I have had so much fun teaching them this year. I can't wait for them to go to second grade. Next year, I will be the best teacher I can be. Love, Mix Claren. Kipsters, I can't wait to read your journal entries for today. So if you need to remember all of the parts, you can pause this video while you're working. And if you don't need the reminders on the screen, you can go ahead and grab your pencil and your piece of paper and write your journal entry for today. You're going to be telling us how you feel about starting second grade, and we cannot wait to read your writing. We'll see you again tomorrow.